These niggas, they ain't working for real. They at the rest house, these niggas, they ain't serving for real. I need it fresh out, you lurking, leave you hurting for real. Who wanna test now? I'm urging as a...
Peace family, it is me, Dana the Holistic Goddess, formerly known as Dana Cheese Queen, or sometimes I still do go by Dana Cheese Queen, but Dana the Holistic Goddess here, and I'm back with another video. I do want to go ahead and apologize to you all for the lapse in content, because I didn't really feel like I had anything to put out there. So, and I felt like I was trying to dig up, you know, content to speak about, or, you know, to make a video about, and I just don't want to like feel forced. But, you know, now that I have a package here, and I want to share with my supporters the wonders of this this item, you know, now I have content to post. And I also, now that my hair has grown as well, because I mean, my hair wasn't doing too much, you know, growing. It was just going through the basic stages, and I still do have footage and pictures and stuff like that that I will, you know, put together a little video for my absence, as far as my hair journey goes. But after because I have a protective style currently, but after I take this down in 2 weeks, that will actually be on my 8-month mark since cutting my hair. So there will be a video up around that time, so definitely be on the lookout for that. But I'm here to speak on the topic of SeaMoss today. I'm pretty sure you all have heard about SeaMoss, especially if you are into health. I'm pretty sure you've heard of Dr. Sebi. Dr. Sebi was a huge advocate for SeaMoss. He was a healer, and he resided in Honduras, and he was a huge advocate for SeaMoss and also other herbs. It wasn't just SeaMoss, but a lot of people know of SeaMoss here in the States because of Dr. Sebi. And that may not be true for everybody, but for the I'm gonna speak for the majority that I've run into, and I'm gonna speak on behalf of me. We've heard of SeaMoss through Dr. Sebi. I found out about Dr. Sebi back in 2016 when I was living in Houston, and I actually didn't realize that I heard of him prior to this big buzz about him in America, because I had watched the Left Eye documentary, Left Eye's Last Days documentary. I watched that documentary prior, but for some reason, like, I don't know, I was in my own, you know, I was in a different zone, different world, different planet, and like, it just completely flew over my head. I didn't make the connection. I didn't make the connection of, you know, healing and detoxing and, you know, health. I was somewhere else. But after seeing it again, I was like, why didn't I pay attention to the fact that her and Sebi were teaming up, and she was planning on coming back to the States to basically bring his teaching, try to get everyone aware about the fact that you can heal yourself, and that, you know, what we see and what we've been taught is not really, you know, accurate. It's not really what reality should be like, you know what I mean? And so, as we all know, she didn't get a chance to do that. But that's how I heard about SeaMoss. So I have a package here. That's the whole point of this video, because I want to share with my supporters about this wonderful product here. And I'm going to unbox. Well, I've already unboxed it, but I'm going to go ahead and unbox what I have here, which is SeaMoss along with some other goodies. And before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and give you a rundown of a little bit of information behind SeaMoss and the different varieties, why I chose to go with it, and a little bit of background. I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm going to hurry up. Okay, so SeaMoss, there are more. SeaMoss is actually another form of seaweed. SeaMoss is seaweed. There are several varieties of SeaMoss and also seaweed, but here in the States, if you're having a conversation about SeaMoss, you're gonna hear about these two most commonly known SeaMosses. So you have the Irish or the golden SeaMoss, and then you have the purple or the purple moss SeaMoss. So we're gonna speak on the first Irish or the golden SeaMoss. So the name for it is Chondrus cripus. That's the other name that you may hear, that you may not commonly hear it being referred to as, but that is the Irish SeaMoss. It is the boss at regulating the digestive system. It has thyroid healing capabilities. It's good at balancing hormones. It is good for general weight loss, and it has also been used throughout fasting, because in the Left Eye documentary, which I will say I will speak on that so many times because that's one of my favorite documentaries, she used it was recommended by Dr. Sebi to use SeaMoss along with some other herbs while fasting, which most people may say that that's not true fasting, because fasting is abstaining from absolutely everything. But in some cases, if you want to, because fasting does kind of weaken you in a way, you know, not weaken you as in like breaks you down, but it's gonna weaken you because it's trying to your body is working and ciphering through all of these different toxins and trying to find a way to actually release, so your body's actually getting a chance to do what it's supposed to. So if your body is overloaded in toxins, of course it's gonna get worse before it gets better. So, you know, if you're on a job, or you know, you're taking care of household duties, you know, you having strenuous activities from day to day, but you still want to fast, Dr. Sebi recommended that you consume the herbs that he, you know, recommended, and then also to assist your energy levels to consume SeaMoss, because it was going to actually your body's still going to be actually able to do what it's supposed to do during a fast, but also you're going to be able to continue doing your day-to-day activities, if that makes sense. So it is considered to be the more advanced big brother than the purple SeaMoss. The purple SeaMoss is referred to as the little sister, the more you know, gifted little sister. But also what I've noticed from me soaking my Irish SeaMoss versus seeing other people soak their purple SeaMoss is that the Irish SeaMoss has a little bit more bulk to it. It has a little bit more gelatinous weight to it, which is said here that Irish SeaMoss is a lot bulkier because it has more polymers, and those polymers are really good for cleansing your body to get rid of heavy metals and toxins and things like that. So it's also considered that the Irish SeaMoss is more of a complete food because it has the most minerals to it than purple SeaMoss. I'm not sure how true that is because, you know, SeaMoss is fairly new to me as well, so I'm learning along with you guys. But that is what has been said. But through my research, you know, as I'm researching, I'll be able to, you know, confirm that for myself. It's not really a big deal to me. You know, both of them have their benefits, so I'm not tripping. So now we're gonna talk about the purple SeaMoss. And purple SeaMoss is fairly new to me, and that is what I have received in my package this time. The first time I ordered, I received the first time I ordered the golden Irish SeaMoss. Then this time I ordered the purple SeaMoss, which another name for the purple SeaMoss is Gracilaria, and it has a higher concentration in sulfur. It aids in the respiratory system. It's higher in antioxidants that kills free radicals. Free radicals, I look at free radicals as basically those cells that are damaged, that are, you know, cancerous, that are, you know, no good, that need to go. If you're dealing with cancer, you're facing cancer, purple SeaMoss is higher in those antioxidants that are going to rid your body of those cancerous cells or those free radicals. There are some more benefits for purple SeaMoss, but that's what I have written down right now. You can go and, you know, we have computers in our pockets and things like that, so, you know, you can go and look up some more benefits. Like I said, I won't be able to cover everything that SeaMoss helps with or aids in, but I'm, you know, just giving you a little bit of information. So what these two things do together, what you can see from both benefits from both of these mosses, it has a reputation for its moisturizing and vitalizing properties, and, you know, I would think so because SeaMoss is a sea vegetable. It grows in the ocean. In order for it to thrive and live, it has to be hydrated. So I would think that, you know, hydrating the skin and the body and the organs and things like that, I would think that it would be perfect for that, and which it is. Also, SeaMoss is an anti-inflammatory. It soothes the mucous membrane of organs throughout your organs. It's an aphrodisiac, and it increases libido or libido, however you want to say it. Libido is basically your sex drive. It can be applied topically or added to baths to moisturize and hydrate the skin. It's an antiviral, and it is rich in potassium chloride, assisting in ailments. So SeaMoss just has so many different benefits. You can do you can use this face mask, like it said. You can apply it topically, add it to your baths. You can add it to your smoothies. You can also SeaMoss is usually turned into a a gel. Some people boil their sea moss after rehydrating it just to soften it up a bit before they blend it up. Me personally, when I make my gel for my sea moss, I just put it in a blender with some water, blend it up until it's the consistency that I want, and I just add it to my smoothies or I add it to my water. It has been, as for vegans, it has been a replacement for gelatin or any type of thickening agent. If you're making a gravy and you want your gravy thickened without using flour or such, I've seen people use sea moss gel as a thickening agent. It doesn't have a taste. It does have a smell from the sea, but once you rinse it or when you're soaking it to rehydrate it, you can put a lime inside of your sea moss while it's soaking and rehydrating to get rid of that smell. To me, sea moss doesn't have a taste. You know, it doesn't really have a smell. I mean, when I smell it, I know that's sea moss, but it's nothing that where you're adding it to a smoothie or to a food or a dish or whatever, and you're just like, oh my god, this is overpowering. It's just there, kind of like an avocado. In order for avocado to taste like something, you kind of have to add some seasoning, some flavor. Or like tofu. If you ever try tofu tastes like tofu, but you can kind of make it taste, you know, you can tweak it and make it work for you how you want to. So that's kind of how what sea moss reminds me of. So now that I'm kind of done giving you a rundown on, you know, sea moss, I'm gonna talk more about Dr. Sebi really quick. He, like I said, he was a big advocate for sea moss, and when it said that it protects the mucous membrane of the organs throughout the body, I want to talk specifically on knees really quick, because that is a joint that has a cartilage. It's like a two-part. It's a fibrous cartilage outside, but in the middle, like a jelly donut, it has like a jelly-like membrane inside it that's going to help protect your joint. So Dr. Sebi talked a lot. Well, people have actually witnessed him jumping on his knees and showing how strong his bones were at his age. I mean, let's be honest, Dr. Sebi was up in age, but he was in good health. So he has kind of shown improved, and he, you know, he gave props for him being able to do that to sea moss. You know, because we've been because sea moss is also high in calcium, it's high in iron, it's high in so many minerals. And unlike milk, it does not leach calcium or it does not leach minerals from our bodies. It actually aids and assists in rebuilding of our cells, rebuilding of our organs, and, you know, assisting just our overall health. Because sea moss has been said to have 90+ minerals. Contains 90+ minerals in it that our body needs. I think it's between like 102 and 108 minerals tops that our bodies need to be able to thrive, and that our bodies need to consume like on a daily basis, or, you know, like overall we have between 102 and 108 minerals that our bodies need. And sea moss contributes to, it has been said 92, so which is why I said 90+, because it could be 92, it could be 93, it could be 94, who knows. But it provides, I would say that's like 98% of the minerals that our bodies need. Sea moss provides just alone in this one food, this one sea vegetable. Like, it's amazing, it's tremendous. So I ordered mine from YAGALifestyle on Instagram. If you are on Instagram, go follow YAGALifestyle. So if you want to order, I ordered my sea moss from YAGALifestyle. He's on Instagram. I'm not sure if he has any more social media or platforms that you can reach him at, but I know Instagram is the only social media that I know him to have, and it is YAGA Lifestyle. On IG, just go to Instagram, type in YAGALifestyle, and you can find him. He has his link in his bio in which you can actually place an order to order both purple sea moss and iris sea moss from. And also he does now have in his shop, he has herbs that he offers in his shop. He has things like Guinea henweed, Soursop leaves, he has a lot of different herbs. I'll list below the herbs of choice, and also you can go to his Instagram again, like I said, and check that out. So I'm gonna go ahead and unbox, and then as I'm showing you what I purchased, I'll let you know how his business works. And really quick, let me speak on SeaMoss. So SeaMoss is, it lives in the ocean. You have people, I think it's in more so hot places, because my SeaMoss, his SeaMoss, where he comes from Jamaica. So I will show y'all that postage stamp really quick. Comes from Jamaica, and this is my second time purchasing from him. The first time I purchased from him, I purchased a 4 ounce, which I still do have some left. I purchased a 4 ounce of the Irish SeaMoss, the golden SeaMoss, and I'm gonna just show you all how that looks really quickly. This is how the Irish SeaMoss looks in its dried form, and I will also include pictures on how it looks in its rehydrated form once it's rehydrated. And I'm gonna let you hear how this sounds. So you can tell, like, it's very hard, it's very tough, but you know, that's what happens when you dry it out, and that is a part of the process. So when you get your seaweed, don't look at it like, well, this isn't how I see most people seaweed look. You have to rehydrate it. You have to go through a rehydration process, which doesn't take long. You just plop it in some water. Well, you rinse it off several times to get the salt, the sand, the dirt, and things like that out of it. You put it in a bowl. You leave it from anywhere from 4 hours to 24 hours if you like, depending on how long you want to rehydrate your SeaMoss. You just take it out. You can store it in a mason jar in water to rehydrate it, plop it in your smoothies, or you can turn it into a gel, or whatever you want to do with it. It's up to you. So he is located in Jamaica, so he actually waits till the waters are calm, waits till Mama Sea replenishes the SeaMoss, and allows him to be able to go down there, dive, and harvest the SeaMoss. He takes the SeaMoss up, lays it on his tarp or whatever kind of setup that he uses, and he allows it to sun dry, so that he can package it up, and so that he can distribute it for those like us who are in the States who do not have the access to go directly get SeaMoss. So I am very thankful for people who do this, because I've been wanting to try SeaMoss for a while. And so I know I feel like I'm all off topic and stuff like that, but yeah, like, I'm just very thankful and grateful for people like him, and also Purple Moss Paradise, or Purple Paradise. Y'all know who I'm talking about. He's the other guy who sells SeaMoss. I gotta find him. Purple Moss Paradise. I've tried to purchase SeaMoss from him because, okay, let me tell you how I came across Yaga Lifestyle. I was on IG, and I've been wanting to try SeaMoss for a while, ever since Dr. Sebi had talked about it, but I wasn't adamant because I didn't know where the hell to go get SeaMoss from. You know, it's not something you can just go pick up in the store off the shelf. You know, you gotta get it, you know, from a legit source, somebody like Yaga Lifestyle. So you know, I had heard about Purple Moss Paradise, and you know, his SeaMoss, he's very popular in the moss world, and when he posts his restock, when he says, okay, restock is gonna be such and such date at such and such time, within like 15 to 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, like, his site is sold the fuck out. Like, I'm telling you, like, people go in there and order pounds of SeaMoss, order all his herbs up, just everything is gone. And so it's literally like a fight. Like, you gotta basically be stalking when he's gonna post his restock in order to get SeaMoss. So for the longest time, I didn't know anybody to get SeaMoss from, because I wanted to order from a legit source. And so I was on IG, and I had just created my account, and somehow me and Yaga Lifestyle found each other on IG, and I was like, you know, I went to his page, and I'm like, oh, he sells, you know, SeaMoss. That's his business. And I'm like, you know, I was skeptical at first, not because of his photos, but just because, you know, some people may pool grow their SeaMoss, and you know, you just have to kind of really like pay attention to how people move and stuff like that. So I was hesitant at first, but you know, as I started looking through his page, and you know, I started looking at his reviews and how he was promoting, and you know, to actually see him, the fact that he lived in Jamaica, and the fact that he was by the ocean, and the fact that he, you know, showed how he goes out. Well, he doesn't actually show him in the ocean, but he goes out and harvests this SeaMoss himself, dries it himself, packages it himself, and he's very knowledgeable about everything that he sells. So I'm like, yes, I found a legit person to order SeaMoss from, because this is actual legit SeaMoss. Like, y'all, I was so excited. Like, to this day, when I still receive packages from him, like, I'm super fucking excited, like right now. So long story short, I feel like my spirit led me to his business, entrepreneurship, and you know, he's a black business, so I'm supporting. He is my SeaMoss plug. I just want to let y'all know, no, I was not being paid or have not been paid to do this video. I took it upon myself to do this video because I love what he is doing, and I see his business growing. I see his clientele growing. He has a client for life from me. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut my mouth and show y'all what I got. This is my package that I received yesterday. He does offer free shipping. I will have his prices down below in the description box. You can also find his prices over on his Instagram, and I will show you his Instagram account. Like I said, again, it is YAGALIFESTYLE. This is his Instagram page. And he is now offering SeaMoss soaps. You'll be very pleased when ordering. This is him after he's harvested some SeaMoss and he's letting it sun dry. He also does have a picture of the golden SeaMoss and letting it sun dry. It's a very legit source. So he does have his prices. Prices are different for the purple SeaMoss and the Irish SeaMoss. So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all, because I know y'all, like, you've been running your mouth and the whole time, like, you ain't even showed us the package or nothing. Like, girl, why? Okay, so with each purchase, I do want to let you know, with each purchase, which is like something that I was just like, oh, your customer service is A1. Like, you done changed the game with this. Say for instance, you purchase the Irish SeaMoss, and I'm gonna show you the difference. This is the Irish golden SeaMoss. It's pretty self-explanatory. And this is the purple SeaMoss. So if you purchase, which like this time, if you purchased a purple SeaMoss, he gives you a sample of the Irish SeaMoss, just because he wants you to kind of experience both of them. So if you ordered, you know, ounces of the Irish SeaMoss, then he would give you a sample of the purple SeaMoss. Okay, so this is a sample baggie of the Irish SeaMoss here, and he does give you a decent amount as a sample, because he doesn't have to do samples, but he wants you to be able to try both. That way, you know, if you were curious about trying this one and you ordered this one, then you know you kind of get the best of both worlds. I ordered a 8-ounce package of purple SeaMoss this time. Like I said, the first time I ordered from him, I ordered a 4-ounce of the Irish SeaMoss, and at that price for 4 ounces, it was $20.99 because he offers free shipping. Now, what I will say about free shipping is that he calls it snail mail because it does take about 2 weeks to get to you, or at least from Jamaica to where I am. I'm in the South. So it takes about 2 weeks to get to me, which I don't mind. He does have other shipping options you can choose from on his website, where you can get your SeaMoss a little bit more quickly than you would if you just use the free shipping. But he does offer free shipping. So with this 8-ounce package of purple SeaMoss, I paid $24.99 even for this. Like I said, I ordered it on the 16th. He shipped it off on the 18th. It arrived on October 31st. So that was like 13 days, so 2 weeks basically. And along now with ordering from him, he now offers herbs in his shop. So like I mentioned earlier, like Guinea, henweed, and like soursop leaves. I chose soursop leaves. The only thing you have to do is when you place your order in the comment box or whatever, when you place your order, and you'll see it if you place an order, you can just type in the herb in which you want to try, the herb of your choice in which you want to try. So I chose soursop leaves, and I'm really excited to try these. I'm gonna go ahead and open them up for you. No, not yet. It is a pretty huge bag of soursop leaves, and soursop leaves are reusable. So as you can see, this is a pretty damn stuffed bag of soursop leaves. I also got my sample package of the Irish SeaMoss. This time I ordered the 8-ounce of the purple SeaMoss, and I'm going to show you all how this looks. I'm gonna kind of zoom in really quick and show y'all how this looks. This is the purple SeaMoss, and it does have like a purple tint to it, and it looks a lot different than the Irish SeaMoss. And this one smells more like the ocean than the Irish SeaMoss, and I think that's because this one is like a little bit more dense or more compact than the other one, so the smell and things just tend to stick to this one a lot more. But this is a lot of SeaMoss. It's heavy, so you have to keep in mind that it's gonna expand, but the Irish SeaMoss expands a lot more than the purple SeaMoss, but the purple SeaMoss still does expand at the same time. So luckily you do get a sample of the opposite SeaMoss in which you do not order, so that's a plus. So you get to try out both, which is why I say like he's an awesome person to order from. He's legit. Also in my package I did receive a huge order of fresh Moringa Leaves straight from Jamaica, and I received this because the first time that I ordered, I will say, and I have to be honest, the first time he did forget my sample package of the purple SeaMoss when I ordered the 4 ounce. But when I messaged him, I let him know that you know, it wasn't, you know, in my package. I didn't receive it, and you know, he let me know that, you know, just remind him next time when I order, and he got me. And that's great customer service, because he did not have to. He could have gave me a sample package of the fresh Moringa Leaves like this in this size bag, but he chose to give me you know, a decent hefty size of Moringa Leaves. So I'm very, very, very grateful. And like I said, it was an honest mistake. He did not mean to leave out my sample, but he was very, very nice about it. And so his customer service is great. Anytime that I've had a question, anytime that I had a concern, he made sure to get back to me in a timely manner. He's always very professional, always very friendly, always very helpful. On each of his posts on his Instagram page, he does have information below about SeaMoss or what he has to offer, or you know, about anything. So ask him a question. If you ask a question up under the comments, if he's already made a previous post prior and he's already answered that question, he will make sure to tag you in that post in where it answers your question. So he's very, order from him. Like, no, again, no, I'm not being paid to say this. No, he did not put me up to this review. I took it upon myself to make a video about his business and about SeaMoss as a whole, because like I said, I want my supporters to be in the know about this. And if you were, you know, kind of in the know but you didn't really know much, hopefully this video helped give you a little bit more insight on SeaMoss and the benefits that it has to offer. Me personally, since I've been consuming SeaMoss, no, I have not been consuming it as consistently as I wanted to, but I have been taking it, you know, pretty consistently, but not like every day, a couple times a day. Like when I make my smoothies on a regular, SeaMoss is always present. You know, sometimes like when I want my water and you know, I'm choosing to fast that day, I do put it in my water. So I do use it pretty regularly, but not as consistent as some people do use it. But what I've been noticing from it, and like some more natural products, some things take a while to kind of kick in and for you to kind of realize things. For your body to kind of recognize it and adjust to it, and some things work instantly. One thing that I'll say is what I've noticed thus far from the short period of time that I've been taking it, because it's been about 2 months since I've been you know, since I've introduced SeaMoss to my vessel. I've noticed an increase of energy anytime that I take it. Huge increase of energy. Also, I'm not sure if it's contributed to my hair growth, because y'all, baby, my hair been flourishing. Like, I'm gonna show y'all about a week or two from here when I take my protective style down and before I put another protective style up, my hair's been flourishing. Like, I am surprised how long it is at almost 8 months. So this is everything that I got from Yaga Lifestyle. Again, he's located in Jamaica. His Instagram name is Yaga Lifestyle, YAGA Lifestyle on Instagram. So make sure you go check him out if you do want to order SeaMoss, if you want to try it for the first time. I would say go with him, because it's no way you can beat that. He gives you a sample of the opposite SeaMoss. And then he gives you a sample of the herbs that he has to offer on his website. Like, how can you beat that? Like, I'm taking entrepreneurship, you know, tips from him, you know, not personally that he's gave me, but just by his actions alone, the things that he offers his clientele. And you can tell that he cares about, genuinely cares about his clientele, and he genuinely cares about people's well-being and health, and that shows throughout his work, that shows throughout his business. So I am definitely an advocate of SeaMoss, and I'm definitely an advocate of where I purchase from. I'll have all of his information below, but legit source. Again, I have Soursop leaves. I have my 8 ounces of SeaMoss, purple SeaMoss. I have my fresh Moringa leaves, and I also do have my sample package of Irish SeaMoss here. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video because I think this video is like 30 minutes long, but I had to get all this information in. So if this video was helpful to you all, or if you tried SeaMoss before, if you haven't tried SeaMoss before and you want to try it, my recommendation would be to go with Yaga Lifestyle. That's nothing, it has nothing to do against other sellers or distributors who offer SeaMoss, but from my personal experience, this is the only person that I've ordered my SeaMoss from, and his quality of SeaMoss is A1. It's legit. It's not fake. It's not like pool grown or anything. It's legitimately from the ocean. Every time I get a package, it's full of high energy from Jamaica itself, and you know, I can feel the love and vibration, high vibrations throughout my package and my orders. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for sitting here and listening to me run my mouth throughout this entire video. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, definitely be sure to hit me up in the comments. I do my best to reply to you.
Makaih.
My daughter. So peace, love, and light, and I'll see you in another video.
Bye.